Well, hi, I'm John Hart, and welcome back to Mr. America Hart. Today we're talking about pre and post-workout nutrition. Going right to it. Pre-workout. Let's cover that one first. Obviously, first, before you work out. A lot of people are just bent on getting in a pre-workout drink, supposedly with magical energy boosters, any more than regular caffeine would have. And the truth about this is depending on how strong that product is, they usually load them up between 300 and 400 milligrams of caffeine, which is pretty strong. If it's 300 or 400 milligrams of caffeine, it's going to give a energy boost of some type. It's also going to raise blood pressure and vasoconstrict, meaning tighten up those arteries and those veins, which is kind of the opposite of what we want to do prior to working out or during a workout. That's the truth right there. We don't necessarily want to have, in a weight training workout, vasoconstriction as much as vasodilation, opening up. But for the sake of those who just simply need some extra energy, let's say you're an early morning workout person and you don't drink coffee, then certainly doing a little pre-workout, a low dose kind, like this one, for example, has 135 milligrams of caffeine in it. That certainly won't blow your blood pressure sky high. Unless you already have high blood pressure, of course, in which case you should be totally avoiding these things. I'm only talking about healthy people here. So a pre-workout drink is only necessary or to be used if you're 100% healthy, and all of these recommendations 100% healthy and no problems whatsoever. So a little bit of caffeine in the form of either a shot of espresso or a small coffee or a pre-workout drink. Obviously, those are not going to mess things up. People all over the planet use them regularly and seem to do just fine. So prior to working out, maybe an hour before working out, half an hour before working out, you hit a drink like that. That generally gets people revved up to work out. It has a little bit of citrulline in it sometimes, which does counter the constriction a little bit, to open up the arteries and the veins a little bit. Fine. If you need to, go ahead. I'm also a big believer in that pre-workout meal of getting in some easy to digest protein, some easy to digest food. And the protein that I would use is something like this, which is a whey protein isolate. And this type right here is easy to digest. 1 scoop will do you, unless you're a 300 plus pounder, or let's say a 250 plus pounder, then obviously you need more than 1 scoop. And then a banana, such as this, is fine. So a banana, a piece of fruit, or a banana, a piece of fruit of any type, and your scoop of protein powder gets the job done. So prior to working out, now you have some blood sugar rolling, you have some amino acids floating around to get a head start on that recovery once you do your damage with the weight training. So those things are important. And especially I mentioned whey protein isolate. Isolate as opposed to concentrate, as opposed to any other kind of protein. Maybe hydrolysate is very easy to digest as well. But isolate and hydrolysate are easy to digest and get in the system rather fast. So I would suggest one of those kinds. Now, you go ahead and you have a great workout. And obviously, once it's done, you're hungry, you're ravenous, your body's reaching out for all kinds of materials. That's amino acids to rebuild with. That's carbohydrates to replenish your glycogen stores. So you're going to need more carbohydrates and not fats in general at that point. Once you're done training, it's important to get in some easy to digest protein. Again, I go with the whey protein isolate, a scoop of whey protein isolate. This time, however, after the workout, I go with something a little bit slower to digest, either sweet potato or baked potato. The reason why I choose sweet potato or baked potato is, to me, it's very obvious. They're super high in potassium. And potassium is the one electrolyte that, in our country at least, in the United States, and for most of the world, is not consumed in abundance. It's needed in abundance, but it's not consumed in abundance. So I'm going after the carbohydrates, but also the potassium. And now some of you are going to say, John, you had potassium in your banana prior to your workout. Listen, this thing maybe has up to 400 milligrams of potassium. If you have a sweet potato or a yam or a baked potato, a decent sized one, say 12 ounces, you're talking about double that. double that potassium. So maybe 800, 900 milligrams. That's what I'm after I'm done working out. Replenishing the carbohydrate source as well as the amino acids to build with, and I want to get that potassium in me as soon as possible. So post-workout, boom, as soon as possible, done after working out, bam, down goes the protein shake in the car, boom, down goes the potato or the yam. Now what am I left with? I wait about an hour, once I get home, or if I'm at work, about an hour later. I'm knocking down a regular whole food meal, one of my regular meals. So we've bracketed the workout with easy to digest protein in the form of whey protein isolate. And then also at the beginning of the workout, prior to the workout, simple to digest sugary based carbs, sugars. And then after the workout, still kind of simple carbs in the form of those potatoes, especially when there's no fats involved. They're still going to get in your system kind of quick, and they're going to help you to recover and replenish your glycogen stores. So that's it for today. My pre and post-workout nutrition suggestions from my heart to you, John Hart. Listen, before you go, please give me your comments down below. Let me know what's your favorite type of pre and post-workout meal, snack, whatever it is you do or drink. Let me know. What combination do you have? Off to my left, before you go, there's this subscribe button, this disc popping up by my head right now. Please, once you give that a tap, that'll let you know, YouTube will let you know when I have new videos pop up in the future. And down below, off to your left, you're going to see a thumbs up button. That's really important. That thumbs up button lets YouTube algorithm know that you like the video, and it'll bring some more up in the feed in the future. That's it for today. From my heart to you, thank you so much. See you soon.